For many, the pandemic is now behind them. But as summer travel season heats up, some vacation destinations are still jumping hurdles when it comes to filling seasonal jobs. New information from the U.S. Labor Department shows jobless claims fell to 376,000 last week, which is a new post-pandemic low. Iowa's unemployment rate stands at about 3.8%, but since the pandemic, more than 85,000 Iowans have quit working, a 5% drop in the state's workforce. KCAU 9 reporter Jason Takhtadjian tonight taking a look to see if your summer vacation plans could be impacted by fewer workers. In our top story at 10.
A nationwide worker shortage is also putting the squeeze on the Iowa Great Lakes hospitality industry. And as I found out earlier today, the worker shortage in Okoboji ties to what's happening in other countries. Paul Plum is the marketing director of Arnold's Park Amusement Park. He says the pandemic has limited the number of employees normally hired from outside of the U.S.
One of the things we do is we do have use the J-1 visa program for college-age students, and with the pandemic, some of those embassies had not been opened, and so that process was slowed down just a little bit. So we still have those folks trickling in right now where the embassies are opening.
Rebecca Peters is the Okoboji director of tourism. She says the area is prepared for the wave of tourists despite changes still being experienced because of the pandemic.
And so the businesses are doing a really good job at trying to balance to make sure that they have enough staff to take care of their visitors when they come visit, but also to not burn out their staff.
However, if you head to the lakes this summer, don't be surprised if some services are limited. But for Plum, it's not a problem.
Some days we aren't able to open a couple maybe food concession stands that we would normally have open, and have to plan around those types of things. There may be some longer lines, but not because of the lack of employees, mostly because of the people are ready to get out.
Another sign Siouxlanders are ready to return to normal, putting COVID-19 in the past. Plum told me that different embassies are beginning to allow international workers to travel to Lake Okoboji for work. In the past, workers have come from as far and away as Bulgaria and Ukraine. Jason Takhtadjian, KCAU 9 News.